My name is Chris Kim. I've been here 24 years. At the time, at 9/11, I was taking people into the city, but I couldn't make it because all the road and everything was closed down. And my son was in the school. Aviation High School is in across that East River. He watched everything with his students and everybody over there. I tried to call my wife, my sons, but I couldn't make it. But later on, I had to people take back to their town in Connecticut, New Haven. So it was miserable. What I see was everything was messed up. All the road, all the cars. Just to stop, try to go back, go out on the off the road, but still we need time to get out and go back.
Chris, you were telling me that you were a tour bus driver.
Yes.
And you were driving from Connecticut to New York City with a tour. And before you got to New York City, you actually saw things happen in the air. And you couldn't get hold of anybody, so the traffic stopped and they wouldn't allow anybody on New York City?
No, all the bridges and tunnels and everything, they closed. So.
And then your son was over here and you watched the entire event?
Yes, he was in the school, right across that East River. This is the spot, 9/11, Twin Buildings.
You were saying that he went through 3 months of therapy.
Yeah, almost all the students in his school, they had to meet psychologists. Anyway, I see my son keep on telling me, oh, terrible things happen, terrible things happen.
On the phone?
Oh no, when I came back home late at night. And also, yeah, he had to walk to home anyway. Everybody in this city, they had to walk. No cars, no buses, no trains, nothing. So 3, 4, 5 miles, because his school and my home is almost 6 miles, because he has to take a bus and the train to school, but he had to walk back home all day.
How did this change the city?
The whole thing was changed. First of all, the security. Wherever you go, you see very, very tough security. By the way, that is the beam was found under that ground zero. This is the beam. If you want to take a look at, you better go to take a look at it.
What do you mean the beam?
This one, the cross. That's the sign of our terrible situation. Whenever the tourist comes, tour guides, they have to, if they could, they stop the bus here. You can go and take a look. That was, all the way down to the bottom they found. So tourists, they see that, they feel something very, very strange.
The cross, ground zero. A sign of comfort for all. Are you from New York?
Yeah.
What do you think about this?
It's actually the first time I'm seeing it, and I definitely noticed it too with baseball on top. It's definitely, wow, it's groundbreaking.
Were you here during 9/11?
I wasn't in the city, but I definitely was in New York when it happened. I was in school when it happened, and I saw the buildings go down. Because I could see it from, I was in Queens, and I saw the buildings go down, and I saw my teacher he looked to the left and he didn't see the buildings anymore, and he's like, "What the hell's going on?" So it was just a really crazy day. I was about 17.
Now, did the school system put you through therapy?
No, they didn't. I mean, they took some time off because a lot of people knew people that were involved in that were in the building at the time. So we definitely had observation and tried to a lot of observation and reflection time on the whole tragedy. But that was about it, really.
How do you feel it's changed the city?
It's changed the city drastically, just from the way that everybody, the security details, especially in the city. It's been it's been more security, more security now than it was then. A lot of more checkpoints and a lot of, yeah, wow.
You feel emotional looking at this?
Yeah, because it actually is from the old building. So looking at this and seeing what that's actually left, it takes a lot. It takes a lot, you know, just to like reflect and look at what's left of the building.
Do you have any friends and family that were lost?
Personally, no. I know a lot of people that were on their way to work. Like, I know a lot of people that worked in the building and they were on their way to the building when it went down. So luckily I didn't have anybody personally that was in the building. But I definitely had a lot of friends who lost a lot of family members and a lot of people.
That was the last piece they collect from the ground zero. After that, whole my family life has been changed. My wife was a teacher in private after-school program, but she had to quit because many parents, they keep on losing the jobs. They don't make enough money for the children to send to the after-school after their regular school. Before that, mom and dad, they work, they make money, and they have business, so they can have children get after school program to be better. As you know, New York City has 5 specialized high schools: Stuyvesant, Bronx Science, Brooklyn Tech, LaGuardia, and Aviation High School. But to get in there, they have to pass the exam and they need to study extra more. So a lot of parents, they have children to get better in their school. But after 9/11, economy is going down and they lose jobs, business, and they couldn't afford their extra education after school program. Alex, 1989 he was born. At the time he was in high school, I mean junior high school, and as a young boy he heard and he learned from the school what happened for the 9/11. You know, he was hesitating. He was very active and very talkative boy. But after that, suddenly he was very quiet. He doesn't say, and he's answering whatever mom or dad or teachers ask. But this boy seems like not having active anymore. He became very shy. He kept on thinking something. Why? Why people, they have to be killed? Why that bad people, they killed people that many? At the same time, why they killed themselves? Suicide. So, you know, I told him, in the church, maybe you can ask the pastor or teacher why, because I really don't know what to say.